I want you to open your training log right now. Look at your bench press numbers from exactly 6 months ago. Now, look at your numbers from last week. If those two numbers are within 5 pounds of each other, you are not training. You are exercising. You are running on a hamster wheel of mediocrity. Most of you have been fed a lie. You've been told that to get big, you do 3 sets of 10. To get strong, you do 5 sets of 5. And you do that repeat week after week until you die. That works for beginners. But the moment your body figures out that pattern, you hit the biological wall known as the plateau. What if I told you the strongest humans on Earth, elite powerlifters, never do the same rep range 2 sessions in a row? They don't confuse the muscle. They undulate the stress. They use a system called DUP, daily undulating periodization. It is the mathematical solution to stagnation. If you are stuck, it's not because you're weak. It's because your program is boring your nervous system to death. Today, we wake it up. Welcome back to the lab. I'm Dr. Aris Thorne, and this is Strength Unleashed. Today, we are dismantling the bro science of linear progression. Here is the psychology of the plateau. You walk into the gym to hit 225 pounds. You fail. You feel defeated. You try again next week. You fail again. You start to question your genetics. You haven't reached your genetic limit. You have reached the limit of linear adaptation. The human body operates on the SAID principle, specific adaptation to impose demands. But there is a second law called the law of accommodation. The response of a biological object to a constant stimulus decreases over time. If you poke yourself with a needle in the same spot every day, you build a callus. You stop feeling it. Doing 3 sets of 10 every chest day is that needle. Your nervous system is bored. It has become efficient. To force new growth, we need concurrent periodization. We need to teach you how to be a bodybuilder on Monday, a powerlifter on Wednesday, and an athlete on Friday. By the end of this masterclass, you will have the blueprint to smash through any plateau in 4 weeks or less. First, we must understand the enemy. Linear periodization, Western periodization. This is the standard model. Month 1. Hypertrophy, sets of 10. Month 2. Strength, sets of 5. Month 3. Power, sets of 3. The problem of trait decay. The human body is expensive to run. It does not keep adaptations it is not using. During month 1, hypertrophy, you build muscle size, but you ignore heavy loads. By the end of the month, your neurological efficiency, strength, has decayed. During month 2, strength, you lift heavy, but volume drops. You regain strength, but you lose the metabolic conditioning and cell swelling of hypertrophy. You are taking 1 step forward and 1 step back. You are constantly relearning the adaptation you just lost. The intermediate limbo. For a beginner, everything works. For an intermediate, advanced lifter, linear is too slow. You can't afford to spend 4 weeks ignoring strength just to get a pump. You need to train everything, all the time, without burning out. Enter daily undulating periodization. Is a form of non-linear periodization where we vary volume and intensity every single session rather than every few weeks. The physiology of the undulating wave. Instead of a hypertrophy block, we have a hypertrophy day. Instead of a strength block, we have a strength day, all within the same week. Why this breaks plateaus. Motor unit recruitment. On strength days, greater than 85% 1 RM, you force the high threshold motor units, HTMU, to fire synchronously. You improve the wiring. On hypertrophy days, 65 to 75% 1 Malaysian ringgits, you exhaust those fibers, creating metabolic stress and lactate accumulation. The potentiation effect, the secret sauce. Getting stronger potentiates hypertrophy. If your strength day raises your 1 rep max from 300 to 315 then 70% of your max, your hypertrophy weight also goes up. You are now doing your pump work with heavier weights. Heavier weight plus same reps equals more tension equals more growth. They feed each other cyclically. Let's get tactical. We don't just guess. There are 3 distinct physiological targets we hit in a DUP week. Session A. The hypertrophy day, volume. Biological goal, sarcoplasmic hypertrophy and glycogen storage. The reps, 3 to 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps. The intensity, 60 to 70%, 1 RM. The psychology. This should hurt. This is the burn. You are chasing local muscular fatigue. Do not rush the rest periods. Session B. The power day, velocity. Biological goal, rate of force development, RFD. The reps, 5 to 6 sets of 3 to 4 reps. The intensity, 50 to 60%, 1 RM. The secret. You must move the bar explosively. Force equals mass x acceleration. If the mass is light, the acceleration must be high to produce high force. This teaches your nervous system to turn on instantly. It serves as an active recovery day because the weight is light, but the neural drive is high. Session C. The strength day, intensity. Biological goal, myofibrillar hypertrophy and CNS efficiency. The reps, 3 to 5 sets of 3 to 5 reps. The intensity, 80 to 90%, 1 RM. The psychology. This is war. Long rest periods, 3 to 5 minutes. This thickens the actual contractile fibers of the muscle. Dr. Thorne, how do I fit this into a week without snapping in half? Frequency is key. You are training the movement, squat, bench, etc. multiple times a week. The classic 3-day DUP bench press example. Monday, strength, 5 by 5, 80%. Heavy start to the week. Wednesday, power, 6 by 3, 60%. Fast, explosive recovery. Friday, hypertrophy, 4 by 10 at 65%. Volume to finish the week. The power building split, upper, lower DUP. If you want size, you apply DUP to the compounds and bodybuilding to the accessories. Monday, upper strength. Bench, 3 by 5. Row, 3 by 8 closing parenthesis. Tuesday, lower hypertrophy. Squat, 4 by 10. RDL, 3 by 10 closing parenthesis. Thursday, upper hypertrophy. Bench, 4 by 10. Overhead press, 3 by 8 closing parenthesis. Friday, lower strength. Deadlift, 3 by 3. Squat, 3 by 5. Crucial note on accessories. We do not DUP isolation movements. Do not do 1 rep max lateral raises or speed curls. Keep your accessories, biceps, triceps, side delts in standard bodybuilding ranges 101-5 reps. The DUP is strictly for the compound lifts that tax the CNS. This is where people fail. They try to follow a spreadsheet perfectly, even when they feel terrible. You need a safety valve. We call this auto-regulation using RPE, rate of perceived exertion, or RIR, reps in reserve. The flaw of percentages. Spreadsheet says, lift 225 pounds for 5 reps. Reality, you didn't sleep. You're stressed, and 225 pounds feels like 300 pounds. If you force it, you get injured. The DUP fix. Instead of fixed weights, use RPE targets. Strength day goal, 3x5 at RPE 8. 2 reps left in the tank. If you feel strong, 225 might go up to 235. If you feel weak, 225 might drop to 215. The result: you always hit the correct physiological stimulus without overtraining. The reactive model: if your warm-ups feel slow, switch the day. Plan for strength but feel slow, swap it with your hypertrophy day. DUP is flexible. It allows you to match the training stress to your biological readiness. The definition of insanity is doing the same split, the same reps and the same weight, and expecting to wake up looking like a Greek god. Your body is an adaptation machine. It is smart. It figured out your 3 sets of 10 years ago. You have to be smarter. You have to introduce controlled chaos. Daily, undulating periodization is that chaos. It is the structure that allows you to be strong, fast, and big, all at the same time. Stop choosing between size and strength. Choose both. My challenge to you: pick one lift that is stuck. Just one. Apply the Monday, Wednesday, Friday protocol I just gave you for 4 weeks. If you don't hit a PR, I will personally apologize. But you will. If this masterclass opened your eyes to real programming, hit subscribe. Next week, we are going to build the ultimate spreadsheet live. Question: which lift is currently your biggest headache? Is it the bench, squat, or deadlift? Let me know in the comments, and I'll tell you which ratio to use. I'm Dr. Aris Thorn. This is Strength Unleashed. Undulate your stress. Unleash your gains.